Tonight I'm making fish with butter sauce. I'm making enough sauce for 2 people. I'm starting the sauce in my small pan. It's almost like a gastrique, which is what you do at the start of béarnaise. In here I've got a bay leaf broken in half. I've got 6 white peppercorns. I've got a roughly chopped shallot. I've got about 25 ml of white wine vinegar and 20 ml of white wine. I'm going to put that on a heat and I'm going to bubble it down until it's about half a tablespoon, or maybe just like a half a tablespoon, about a teaspoon and a half, whatever. What you're doing is just getting enough to be the base flavour for the sauce. While that is reducing, I'm going to salt. I've got 2 pieces of cod loin. I'm going to salt those and set them aside for at least 15 minutes. Other ingredients you're going to need are some spinach, wash it, and also I've made ahead of time some baby roast potatoes. Cube 100 grams of butter and keep it in the fridge until the last minute. I have reduced this right down. I'm just going to pass it through a sieve and I'm going to leave it to cool in this saucepan, which is what I'll make the sauce. And you can see it's a tiny, tiny amount, but it's packed full of flavour. I've got butter just at the bubbling stage. The fish, which you can see, just so you can see the size, is quite thick. That is going to go in and sit in the butter, and I'm going to cook it for 3 or 4 minutes on a medium heat. I've turned the fish. The fatter one isn't ready to turn. Use your eyes to gauge this. I'm only going to give this a couple more minutes. I'm now going to turn this one. I'm moving it to a lower heat for 3 minutes. Starting the sauce, heating the gastric won't take long. Adding a splash of cream, it's about 20 ml to the gastric. And just let that come to the boil. I'm taking this piece of fish off. The other one was done a few minutes ago. And I'm going to leave that to stay warm. I'm going to turn the heat off and add the spinach to the pan to wilt. To the sauce, I'm going to add half the butter on a very, very low heat and whisk it in. Jiggle the spinach around with some pincers to help it wilt. Whisk the butter into the sauce. If it's not wilting fast enough, put a lid on it. Off the heat, I'm putting in some more cold butter. I may or may not use all of it, but I'm now whisking in the cold butter. All the butter is whisked in. I'm going to put the merest pinch of cayenne pepper. I've tasted it. It doesn't need salt. It doesn't need anything else. Now let's plate it. Start with wilted spinach and plenty of it. Next, the fish. Now, the butter sauce and plenty of it. Look at that. The spinach will absolutely lap it up. And lastly, these gorgeous little roast potatoes, which can be sprinkled all around the side. These mini ones are great because they're all nubbly bits. Oh, and one last grind of pepper, and here we have it. Pan roast cod with wilted spinach and roast potatoes. Very hot. Okay, we're done. And there it is. Beautiful.